Hey everybody, give you a quick update here on the project Ducati Panigale, a real world build. I believe this is part 3 of my update series. I'm just going to do a quick update today. Got a couple parts more on the way, but this one came in a little bit early today from Manny at Mono Million. Had to do the TWM quick release gas cap. Really wasn't sure about going with the red pull or not. I typically try and stay away from the colored anodized stuff as much as I can and do all black, but just so happens that the rear sets that I got on the way, and I'll do another video of them separately, they had just a hint of red anodizing on them, and I just thought that this cap with the red quick release would complement them quite nicely. So we'll see how it looks. You know, worst case scenario, I could always get the black if I think it stands out too much and looks too cheesy. Like I said, I'm not really a huge fan of the colored anodized stuff all over the bike that much, but I just thought this was nice and tasteful. Went well. This was not all that hard to install, but quite a bit harder than some of the other quick release gas caps that I've done in the past. You'll see here, a little concerned about that bolt on the end of them. My Harris cap that I have on my Kawasaki is one piece. There's no bolt holding that pin through there. So pulled it off and put a little bit of red Loctite on it and tightened it up pretty good. I don't think it's going anywhere, but heard of these before, the Chinese ones in particularly coming apart and losing pieces of them inside your tank. So hopefully that won't happen, but this one's a little bit different to install, and if you go to Manny's channel in Motor Million, he has a really good detailed breakdown of how to actually install it. I'm not big on the install videos. Most of this stuff's pretty self-explanatory. But this one, you actually, under this cover here with the 5 screws, there's a plastic portion of the original gas cap that you have to center and keep underneath this, and you'll have to put these spacers / nuts underneath here and sandwich them in between that plastic cap and the gas tank to give you some place to mount these 5 bolts, basically to mount this top piece on there. So your plastic piece that's underneath here with the original gas cap stays put on this one, and it's bolted there with 5 pieces. A little bit different. I've seen, you know, all my other Japanese bikes, the cap just mounts directly to the gas tank. So no big deal though, not too hard to install. Pretty good overall. Like I said, looks pretty good overall. Let's talk about some other stuff that I got coming for this bike that I'll do some videos over the next few weeks for. I've got rear sets on the way. I've got a MRA windscreen on the way, which is, you know, by far my favorite windscreen. You can see over here on Blue Max, I've got an MRA. Just great quality all the way around. I love these screens. I love the look of them. I love the fit and finish on them is just great. So looking forward to that. The windscreens are not an easy job on this Ducati, as most things aren't. You got to pull that front fairing off there to get to these 2 bolts right there. Yes, so they don't do the traditional well nuts like Japanese bikes that stay with the windscreen. So if you just pull those bolts out right there, you lose the well nuts deep down inside the fairing. So we'll do that. And I've got a Ducati Performance comfort seat with the Alcantara cover coming. I really love that. I'm looking forward to it. It gives you about an inch increase in ride height and more comfort, foams of different density. So looking for that. And I won't share right now the surprise on what rear sets I went with, but we'll do a video on them later. So that's it for now. Like I said, just a quick short video, give you a little update. I said I'll do one for the other mods too as they come in and I install them. So that's all for Mark's Garage today. Like, click, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos, particularly about my Ducati Panigale real man's build. All this stuff is paid for, again, by me. No sponsorships, nothing like that, although I guess I would take them. But just something what some guy can do in his garage. All the stuff will be done by myself as well too. Eventually, when we get time for tire chains, I'm going to take you through my tire chain setup. I've got a Nomar system that I use, so we'll go through the Nomar if you guys haven't ever seen one of those before. Bye-bye.